Pemana menega kasaway. Once upon a time, at a place named Paniai, Papua, there was a village named Bilai. Not far from the village, there was a mountain called Zega. The villagers of Bilai believe that there is a mystical being in the mountain. Whenever there's a pandemic, they will ask for help to the mystical being by using the diviner that is believed to have some sort of magic. One day, the villagers of Bilai wanted to know and saw saw the mystical being directly. Because of the curiosity, the villagers invited the diviner to talk in the village hall. I'm sorry, Mr. Diviner, we invited you to come here because of all the villagers' desire, said the elders of the village. If I may know what is the problem, asking, asked the diviner. And then the elders of the village explain about their intention, and after hearing about the explanation, the diviners understood about the desire of the villagers. Alright, if that's so, I will take you to the top of the mountain Zega. I'm also feel curious to know about the mystical being of the mountain. Before that, I only asked for help to it, but never saw it directly. Tell the diviner. And then tomorrow has come. All of the villagers, especially the male, is going with the diviner to the top of the mountain Zega. Of course, they bring a spear. The route they pass is was quite hard because they have to cross the forest and then the river and then climb a hill. But they just walking without knowing, without feeling tired, because they want to fulfill their curiosity. And then finally they arrive at the top of the mountain Zega. The villagers take a rest to release their tiredness. The vibes of the mountain on the top of the mountain is very cold and very frightening. There were only sounds of an animal and uh, sounds of birds while they were take a rest, by sudden there was a big monitor lizard that passing not far from the place they take a rest. Took a rest. Hey, look! What is that creature? One of the men screaming while while he saw that monitor lizard. By hearing of those screaming, all the party members stood from their seat place. They are they were very they were very shocked to saw a giant monitor lizard with the head of a human. It legs like a lizard legs. The skin is like a monitor lizard that is hard with the spare with their spear. They surrounded the monitor lizard. Just kill this creature, one of the villagers said. And then the diviner said, take it easy, everyone. We don't need to be a rush. I believe this is the mystical beings of this mountain. And then one of the villagers asking, then what are we going to do with this creature? The diviner said, it is better that we capture this monitor lizard. Then finally, all the villagers agreed to capture this monitor lizard and bring it back to the village. After they arrived, the, the giant monitor lizard is becoming uh, is the giant monitor lizard were being watched by the entire of the village. They were very confused by looking at the physique of the creature. The males of the villagers built a small house to for the giant monitor lizard. So whenever there is a pandemic, they will ask for help to the creature easily. But they are in shock when they know that the giant monitor lizard can talk like a human. Dear all the villagers, I promise that I will fulfill your will, but there is one condition, said the giant monitor lizard. What is your condition? What is your condition, dear lizard? Asked by the diviner. You have to give me a head of a man as a return, in return, as the giant monitor lizard. And then the villagers are agreed to fulfill those conditions. Each villagers wanted money, and for that they are in a rush to find a head of a man to be given to the giant monitor lizard. So the war between village cannot be avoided, and because of that there were a lot of men that becoming a victim. And over time the man in that area is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. It is because they fulfill those conditions of the giant monitor lizard. And then all the villagers realized and they agreed to kill the giant monitor lizard. So there was no more victim. They spared the monitor lizard until it dies. But before it dies, the giant monitor lizard said something to the villagers. If there is a mist from the top of the mountain, that will be the sign of a war. And since that, the villagers of Bilai believe that if there is a mist in the top of the mountain, is a disaster mist.